Good morning. Now, in the previous chapter, we have studied the inheritance pattern of the genes and the genetic basis of such patterns. Mendel के टाइम पे क्या था? Nature of the factors which regulate the pattern of inheritance that was not very clear. और पिछले 100 years में nature of genetic material का investigation होता रहा. And it was being realized that DNA is the genetic material, and at least for majority of the organisms. Class 11 में आपने पढ़ा है कैसे nucleic acids, they are the polymers of the nucleotides. This you have studied in class 11. DNA and RNA, these are the two types of nucleic acids which are found in living systems, and DNA acts as a genetic material in most of the organisms. And RNA also acts as a genetic material in some viruses, and it mostly functions as a messenger. RNA has additional roles also. ये adapter का भी काम करता है, structural RNA है, और काफ़ी सारे cases में वो as a catalyst भी काम करता है. So in class 11 you have already learned the structure of nucleotides and the way these monomer units are linked to form the nucleic acid polymers. You've done already in class 11. So in this chapter we are going to discuss the structure of DNA, its replication, the process of making RNA from DNA. So that is called as transcription. That is the process of making RNA from DNA, and the genetic code which determines the sequence of amino acids in proteins, the process of protein synthesis, that is translation, and their regulation also. So this we are going to study in this chapter. So most of the topics that we'll be studying in this chapter are the structure of the DNA and the search for the genetic material, RNA world, replication, transcription, genetic code, translation, regulation of gene expression. So these are all related to DNA and RNA. Now in the later half of the chapter, that is in the end, we'll be studying about complete sequence of human genome during the last decade that has set in a new era of genomics. So in the last section, the essentials of human genome sequencing and its consequences will be discussed. So we'll begin our discussion by first understanding the structure of the DNA. So in the coming presentation we'll be discussing the structure of the DNA, and in the last we'll be studying about DNA fingerprinting, how it is helpful in the today's time. Thank you so much.